Welcome back to another video. Here's what's coming up today.
It's too late in the year to have lambs now. They should be sold on go. People are selling lambs since July.
The Ford 66 is back in action. It is out of retirement.
Cleggan was well known for a place making poteen in the olden times. Little up on the range heating. We were getting ready to go drinking.
What have you done, boys?
To hell with you, Joe. Why will that sound so simple? We're off to the hill now, bring in the last of the Chevets and Polyos. So there was fog there a while ago, so we're heading off now. It is a grand mile day here in Kilgarvan.
You used to head off before with quads, or you used to go out early walking, is it?
I used to have no quad, I used to gather them by foot. I'd take off for lightning speed.
And what about the ram? You said before you had the ram out the mountain and you used to hunt them in every evening or something.
We'd gather them in the mountain.
Explain that to the people now, come on.
We'd have the ram in 5 different parts of the mountain, and we'd bring the ram, we'd hunt the sheep into parts of the mountain together with the dog every day.
Evening or morning?
Or we'd go in the morning, it was.
And hunt all the sheep over to the rams?
Yeah, in different parts of the mountain.
What,
They wouldn't all be together at all.
Scotch rams?
They were Scots rams that time, yeah.
And how would there be a lot of them dry?
You'll be home again for dinner time.
Would there be a lot of them dry back then? They had dry sheep?
There wouldn't. There would maybe a few. There would be a few, but not an awful lot.
What did you say before about you used to get a payment before from the government or Europe? So much pound for sheep?
That was great money one time.
How much?
In the 1930 pound a year. The years wasn't worth
That's about €100 now. £30?
Should be about €100 at least now, yeah.
A sheep?
Yeah. That after joining the EU. There was good money in sheep that time. So people increased their numbers and they kept every old bad ewe, they kept them all anyway because if they died, what about it?
Well, they're
if they were alive, you'll get €100 from.
Well, they're
£100 from pound.
They're decreasing now, are they?
The numbers are going down now, all right.
What you make of that?
It might make the price of lambs a bit dearer. There's too many of them there as it is.
Why? Because people are sick of it and there was no money in the last couple of years.
Yeah, they were very bad in the last couple of years, yeah. Cullum is going as well. We're heading off now. Grand mile day here in the end of October. We're looking forward to this trip.
Are you looking forward to it, Cullum?
Yeah, man.
You're so excited.
This is the roughest place here now. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're out of it, we're out of it. Here behind, you can see there's a few sheep in the fields, but the next couple of days there'll be a lot more, and the fields will be white with sheep. There's a pick of grass in them now, but they won't be long eating it. At the moment, there's no sheep in the hill, but when they have the fields to eat, we'll drive them up here again. There might be some tiny bit after growing it. Put them here, look. Yeah. This is our pasture here. There's 125 acres. We have to drive through it now to get onto this hill above there to gather in the sheep.
It's a big enough hill, this hill, is it?
It's big enough, yeah. It's green apart from it. It's very green.
So it'll get a rest now for the next couple of weeks.
We'll be idle for a bit.
And they'll come back up here again then in probably nearly 2 months' time.
These are some of the old lambs we're keeping. We feed them here in the forestry for a few months.
In the winter?
Yeah. Silence here in the vale. They eat some bit of it. They can take the cover now and carry down the one below. The heavy still there. Where's the traitors? This is full lamb right now.
They're falling on, think we're going to feed them.
Well, they are the traitors. Like are they? Close the gate. Close the gate quick. That light looks down here. Close the gate right, look.
We have some thieves that broke in. So they're obviously have to find a hole in the wire. And we need to find that hole because they'll all start coming in soon. Help!
Just come on the canal on the other end of the farm. There's a field here. There's a nice piece of grass. We'll be putting sheep in here soon.
When did you last receive it?
When we received it in 1980. The grass will grow without receiving.
You ploughed yourself, you said?
Yeah, I went through that with a field. My grandfather used to have cows here in olden times.
There's good grass here now, eh?
There was a piece of grass here now.
You can see.
It's high up. It's high up and go and grow in the spring and all.
So my father's going off up the hill there now to the left side, and he's going away out the tops, because you can drive, in fairness to most of our hills, you can drive quite a lot of the places. It's not very dangerous, say, and rocky. So I'm going to be staying down towards the lower side of here around the forestry, and we'll be shoving him all over. He'll bring him across to the top, and we'll bring him down the road, and there's just another hill or two there we have to go through on the way home. But it's all roadways. It's all roadways on the way home. My father, in fairness, over the last 30 years, he put roadways in a lot of places, so we can drive even the jeep and trailer or anything up there. You nearly drive a car up to a lot of it. So that's the one good thing about when we're gathering sheep. It's actually quick enough. We don't be away all day, but it only takes a few hours. So yeah, we're going to bring these in now, down, and get him ready for the ram. Poor old Colm is giving out. He have a hole in the bottom of his Wellington. And these are the welly boots are cut in half. They're only quarter boots. Are they two different colours as well? They are.
Yeah.
You came prepared, in fairness. We're back here at this dangerous crossing again. I better go down now to rescue him because he's afraid to drive across. After all his talk about driving quads, he's afraid to drive across here every year.
Well, I was driving there before, but it's got more dangerous now.
Should we see there now? Are you going to put a pipe in there? Will you hold the quad up in here and don't mind looking, mate? Woo! No, sir. He was on about fixing that now the last 3 years, and it's still the same. Are you going to put it, if it would planks alone even? Tis away narrow. Well, the drain is only a couple of feet below there. A couple of planks tie down with a bit of concrete would do grand. Wait till see this time next year, it'll still be the same. It'll still be the same this time next year. Wait and see. Another dangerous spot where he's going. Take no, so that. Right, we have most of them here now. Colm is below on the bottom side. Charlie's here. My father's from the hunting man now from the top. So we're nearly home now. Right, just round them up here now. There's another pin, it's kind of we call it the pin on top of the road where we hold a lot of sheep, and we'll be putting up sheep here as well after the ram because there's actually a bit of grass here as well. So nearly down home there now, the field is below. Is it? Where did that lamb come from? It's a ram lamb as well.
With the main group of sheep brought in all today. We have a few more to bring in from the hill yet, but we'll give him a mineral dose and we'll put him into grass and we'll let the ram go in a couple of days. Shh. We're footbed him here now at the moment. The day is mild. It's dry so far.
Is there grass growing?
There is grass growing all right.
Taking out from there now, they'll be going off the hill because they won't be getting the ram for another few weeks. But all the pollies here now, they'll be getting the ram now next week. We've already got textile rams blowing the field below. So these always lamb after. And in the Scotch, the hill is lamb last of all then.
Famous Tom Reynolds was up around here yesterday and we interviewed him. And he came from a farm himself. He said his father nearly drank it out. But he said he wouldn't take a farm if he got it for nothing. He said he'd sell it. Too much work altogether, he said. No life at all.
Why does he like to have a big guy out and stuff? So
He's only a man for dancing.
Dancing?
Dancing and fast women.
And down the sheep. Charlie, go on.
Good side.
There's two gone there. Go above them.
For fuck's sake. How will I go up
Hurry
there
on now.
now? Way up, Charlie.
Ah, Charlie, bye.
Way up, way up,
Two
way
mules.
Up, way up. Hey! Up,
Hey,
drag up!
they're good dogs, alright.
Drag up! How the fuck are the bite here to sheep? Get out of it!
Hey! Oh, Jesus.
Get out of it.
Bring him on. Right. Come on, lads. They just go through the farm right here once. And we leave them in this concrete yard there. Just for half an hour or something. We'll leave these up now because it's a bit full. Come on, lads. So these are all foot battery here now. They're going down to the Tipari for sorting. We're going sorting the Chevets kind of from the Suffolk, kind of the black faces from the white faces, all below now in the Tipari. And they'll go out into their groups then because they'll be getting different groups of rams.
We're after having a break now after the sheep, and we're talking about poteen. Kilgarvan was well known for a place making poteen in the olden times, maybe not so long ago. And all the different families, and especially up in the eastern side of the parish, to be better known as the Shees or that area anyway. It was being made there in olden times, and lots of people, when they wanted it, they knew where to go. But one time, there was one particular family, and I suppose they used to drink a lot of it. So the guards were sent out to find the poteen and to bring him to book or bring him to justice. So the guards came out anyway, and when they went into the house, the smell of poteen nearly knocked them. It was a desperate smell of poteen. So they said, one guard said to the other, well, we have him now, he said. So the family were around the table eating. They were drinking tea. So maybe it was poteen they were drinking, we don't know, but they were sitting around the table, and the guards said, we've a permit to search the house. And they searched the house, and they couldn't find nothing. And they went outside to the outhouses and the sheds and everywhere, and they could find nothing. Later years, when the guards, I suppose, was retired, he met the woman, and he said to her, well, he said, at the poteen, he said, I'm retired now, 'tis equal to me. Where was the poteen? Oh, she said, 'twas inside in the kettle up on the range heating. We were getting ready to go drinking it. So they gave all day looking and they found nothing.
So right, my father's going off up there now with some buckets of nuts there. He's going feeding some lambs. We still have a good few lambs left, and we'll be talking about that later on in the video. We actually one ram lamb here broken into them. So as well, we've all the ewes dagged, so you can see all they're around their tails here trimmed up. There's a couple with long tails, which we usually don't like, but there's a few there with long tails. So it makes the ram's job that bit easier. He can hit the target that bit easier as well. So it all matters now, because with lamb price being good this year now, we'll take as many lambs as we can get.
We'll have out another Texel ram now to the black face ewes, and the white face ewes get Suffolk rams. So there he goes. Rushed him out there with over a week. So he's an extra ram got out to him now.
A backup ram?
Yeah. Well, for but Suffolk with Suffolks, they might be a bit soft, so it works better to cross them this way. So, and here we have our older quad. It was after being serviced by Ken O'Neill. So I had some bit of damage done to it, but it's going perfect.
A new seat and off you?
New seat and everything, and it is going like a bomb. A great man to service him, Ken O'Neill in Miltown. He does all, you carry over the quad and you don't have to tell him nothing. He checks it all and it comes back as good as new. Going down now to feed the last of the wether lambs or the ram lambs that we're selling. It's too late, I suppose, to be feeding lambs now, but they are getting dearer all the time, and they should make a big price now. They're fairly heavy, so we'll keep them on for a few more weeks. I'm saying they should be sold long ago, but then he's holding on to him. He's trying to say that he'll make more money by holding on to him another bit. So these are the last of the lambs, so it will be soon time now to be getting rid of them. Kilgarvan huddlers are travelling up to Fattening in South Tipperary tomorrow. On tomorrow, I think at 1:15, and they'll be up against Mile Rovers, a well-known football club from South Tipperary. They are near the Clonmel direction. So Kilgarvan will be under fair pressure. They're short a number of players and they have only a bare panel. They have only the bare number to keep the club going. So they'll be under fair pressure tomorrow.
Just filling up here now with nuts. We'll show you there now over the next few clips. We're going down now feeding the remainder of the ram lambs we've left in the farm. The Ford 66 is back in action here now again. We're bringing silage to the cows now, but we're also introducing silage to the ram lambs to see when they come on a bit now, so we'll carry that down as well. Right. Easy, will ya? Any holes in it? She's sound enough, let's say. Off down the quad here now. Father's off down with the tractor and bale. We've nuts here as well. I have more nuts up here on the both sides of the quad. So we're fattening away these lambs. So this group of ewes here, I've got the ram with a couple of weeks now, so a lot of them should be probably in lamb now, hopefully. Nicely done. That's the silage dropped off now. We're just going to feed them now with the nuts. So there's over 170 lambs here. They're a mixture of poly lambs, horny lambs, a bit of everything, but they're all ram lambs. So these would have been the lightest of our lambs throughout the year, and say pretty much the worst of our ram lambs. And it'll be interesting to see now will they take up eating the silage, because they've never been introduced to it before. Right, that's the silage bale dropped off there now. That's the lambs all fed here as well. So they get fed once a day. We throw out a couple ahead of them, and hopefully they'll start picking away the silage there now, and it'll bring them on over the next few weeks. So yeah, there's roughly 170 something lambs here. We're not sure yet if we'll hold on to them to finish. My father wants to get rid of them now, whereas I want to hold on to them for another few weeks and kind of finish them off. Hopefully prices will come up more again. The last couple of weeks prices have increased, which is great. So my thinking is that there's a shortage of lamb this year and they're way behind last year. So I'm thinking the price of lamb might come up more even, but I could be wrong, so that's the gamble I'm willing to take, because feeding them now this time of year costs a lot, because there's no goodness in the grass, and this ground they're in is a rough ground, rough hill, so they're not going to be coming on off the grass off here in it. So that's it for another video. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. What have you done, boys?
To hell with YouTube. I bring that friend so simple.